I'm Becky Davis, also known as the Chief Bosspreneur, and I help purpose-driven women entrepreneurs to gain clarity, increase clients, and increase cash flow. And I am here with another Becky Bite. A bite is not enough for you to get full on, it's just enough for you to chew on. So chew on this. Enrich instead of overwhelm. Enrich versus overwhelm. Let me tell you what I mean by that. And this is particularly for people who are in an industry where you're coaching, training, teaching, in service type role, is how do you enrich versus overwhelm? What I see so often is a lot of people, especially in service related industries, overwhelm people, overwhelm with ever it's too much information or not detailed enough information, or it's all over the place and there's no clear steps. If you really focus on how can I enrich this individual, it will help them to really be able to take action. So one of the things that I really focus on with is 80-20 rule. We've all heard of the 80-20 rule, but this is kind of switched around. I want to give you 20% information that's going to enrich you and give you the 80% to be able to now execute and implement. And too often, sometimes we get in teacher mode so quick and so easy. We'll spend 80% of our time teaching, and then it only allows for 20% of actually implementation for our clients. I really try to switch that around and focus the other way. How can I enrich you where you can spend more time actually doing instead of just listening to me, instead of just hearing all the different steps? So how do you enrich? How do you provide more value? How do you help your clients with more information? And if you can do that where you are enriching an individual as opposed to overwhelming, because when it's too much information, it causes paralysis and people procrastinate. They do nothing because it's like, I got so much information, I don't even know what to do. So when you really focus on how can I enrich this conversation, how can I enrich this encounter, how can I enrich this sales process, as opposed to overwhelming the people who are going to see it, you'll get a better return on your investment. So enrich versus overwhelm. I'm Becky Davis. Until next time, think bigger, go harder so that you can live better.